From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's midday update. You know what I'm going to name this video? It's going to be called the S&P, the VIX, and the Fed. Wow. The high of the day in the S&P came at 1974 even, early. The low came in recently at 1957 half, mid-morning, and last were 1958 even. We're down 5 handles. Total volume, 1.1 million minis trade, 1.2 thousand big S&Ps trade in the pit. Now look, I'm going to put up a VIX chart real quick because you know what? The VIX is creating a lot of this anxiety. We're into the summer doldrums. You know what? We talked about what the pit bull said last week and this week about as you go into the last week of July and into the third week of August, there's always a pickup in volatility and there's always a tendency for a little bit of a correction. So, you know what? That combined is kind of overshadowing things. But you know what I would say is tis the season. There's a lot of people going on vacations. The S&P's on a contract high. Everyone's short vol. And we're going into the 6th taper in the Fed's decision today. So you know what? It's what I think is important here is the way the S&P reacted this morning. It gapped higher, it rallied a little further, went into the 9 o'clock numbers. We started to flunk a dunk, and ever since then, every short covering rally that we've seen has led to another sell program. Now, you know what? I don't personally think that the Fed's going to change its stance very much, but I will say one thing. There's a high level of anxiety, both amongst the traders we're talking to and to the guys on the floor. And coming from my desk, one of the guys that worked at Goldman said he was very concerned about the downside today. And you know what? I could read that anxiety level through the phone. I could read it through the guys that we talked to on the instant message. It seems like the markets are a little weak here. But you know what? It's going to have to play out into the afternoon, and I'll be back with another Mr. Top Step video.